on, Capricorns? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your new moon reading, and I've noticed that per Spirit's guidance, for whatever reason, this new moon, it's not, the theme is not the same for every sign, I've noticed. So this theme for you guys, the one that new moon messages that I did for Leo so far and Sagittarius were different from each other, and this one is different. Yours is different as well. So so when I was tapping into your, meditating on your energy right before I started recording, to see if Spirit had any channel messages for you guys, what came through was hognose. Okay, so I know a lot of you may not know what that even is. It's a type of snake. Okay, so I feel like some of you either maybe have recently gotten bit by a snake, or feel like, you know, you've gotten bit by a snake. Otherwise, this is, I feel like, more so metaphorically speaking, where some of you may be considering, right, purchasing a snake. I own a snake and I love having a snake. It's low maintenance, but more importantly, I bought her because I was guided to, right? And snakes typically are symbolic of Kundalini energy, right? The serpent energy, right? From that rises from, you know, the root going up. But they also represent transformation. They represent layers of yourself, like shedding old layers. So some of you may be going through a transformation at this time. This new moon could be like kind of like that next phase, right, after a transformation. Some of you are completing or on like the tail end of. Okay, some of you I feel like have been maybe releasing a lot of things during this time, during this, you know, the last maybe since this last full moon that we just had, coming into the new moon that is on April 19th or April 20th, depending on where you are located in the world. So and it's happening, if you follow Western astrology, it's in Aries. Astrology, it's in Aries, but if you follow sidereal astrology, it's in Pisces. And it's weird because it goes right from, you know, Pisces into Aries. So anyway, we have beauty here as the first card coming out, number 3. So autumn. Okay, so the autumn time may be of significance. For some of you, it may be important. Spirit wants you to really focus on you know, angels, spirit guides, and celebration. Okay, I feel like some of you are kind of like starting to, if you haven't yet, I feel like it's going to be beneficial for you to start really seeing the beauty within your own self, within your life, but also within your connections, within, you know, around you, like the beauty around you. Like as you look at anything, it's like finding the beauty in everyday things. Okay, I don't know why that's significant for some of you, but I really feel like it is, at least at this time it is, to recognize the beauty within yourself, right? You can't really expect other people to see all the great things about you if we can't even acknowledge that within ourselves, right? So I feel like for some of you, your guides and angels are definitely highly around you at this time. Interesting. You know what I just noticed, Capricorn? Wow, they didn't come out in the order, but we have 2, 3, 4 here, okay? 2, 3, 4. That's forward progression. All right, so some of you may be kind of like in this energy of feeling like maybe things aren't you know, going the way you thought they would go, just because the way these came out, they didn't come out numerically, you know, placed. They didn't come out, you know, in that order. They came out 3, 4, 2. Okay, so I feel like some of you, this could be also symbolic of things may not be going exactly as you planned or as you thought it would go. That doesn't mean that it's wrong. All right, I feel like it's important for us to start really allowing our minds and our consciousness and awareness to expand to that level of, you know, being okay when things don't go in a direct certain order, right? That it doesn't mean it's wrong because it didn't go how you thought it would go or how you wanted it to go. That's the ego talking, right? And I know that's your rule, that's not your ruler, but that's your sign's major arcana. So it's easy, right, for you guys to you know, sometimes let the ego take the driver's seat, right? But I feel like at this time it's going to be important for you guys to realize, also see the beauty of your journey, like how far you've come. I feel like y'all have gone through, especially Capricorns, I know y'all have gone through a lot of shit, and it's the reason why they call y'all the GOAT. All right, I'm just saying. But again, if you're not seeing that power within yourself, like, I mean, from not a cocky, but a really authentic place, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really expect others to see that within you as well. So Spirit really wants you guys to focus on celebrating at this time. Okay, really celebrating how far you've come. Celebrate yourself. All right, I feel like your angels and guides are celebrating you, and they want you to do the same. Okay, so what else for Capricorns? This is the theme for Capricorns during this new moon coming up. just getting some theme messages, and you guys are the first to, are going to be the first reading to get some of this new deck that I got. So stay tuned for that. So let's see. Spirit for Capricorns. Message for this full moon. What do I need to know? Interesting. I'm hearing switch decks. Okay, so that really doesn't happen, but let's get one of these and see what we got for Capricorns. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Anything else? Spirit didn't want to use that deck for you guys, apparently. So we have Lion at the bottom. So some of you that may be the energy that you're being asked to harness at this time. Okay. Some of you may be getting married. All right. Some of you may want to get married. This may be something that is of, maybe not necessarily a goal, but something you wouldn't mind, I feel like, experiencing. For others of you, this is something that maybe you've experienced before and it didn't go as planned, and you may be kind of like finally getting to that place of opening up to, you know, the potential of, you know, having a successful marriage, but with the right person this time. Okay, for those of you that, you know, have been married before, you may be in this energy of considering, you know, if I find the right person, I'll consider, you know, getting married again or something. But others of you, this is like something very new for you that some of you may be coming to celebrate. So I feel like it's important to really focus on the guidance that you're getting at this time, the signs, the synchronicities that are coming to you, okay? Because things are shifting, things are changing, but in a beautiful and positive way. So Spirit really wants you guys to really focus on continuing to be confident in what you know is coming for you, what you know you can have, what you know you deserve. Okay, so dragonflies may be of significance to you. So they may be a power animal. Some of you may be seeing dragonflies, or given that the summer, depending on obviously where you're located in the world, dragonflies are going to start coming out. They're seasonal bugs, right? So, or insects. So some of you might start seeing dragonflies, and that may be symbolic of, you know, maybe a person that you're around at that time when you see it, or maybe the first person that pops in your mind when you see a dragonfly or hear, you know, about a dragonfly, something like that. They may be of significance to you guys. So you're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay. And then we have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Okay. So that's beautiful. Especially, like I said, it's I feel like some of you have gone through a lot of shit. So it's like coming into that energy now. It's like, it's been a long time coming. I feel like some of you are just like, finally, like, let's go. Like, I'm ready for things to, I feel like, get better, things to shift in a positive way, things to start looking up for me in a positive way. I feel like some of you are really coming into that energy of having something to celebrate. The Spirit really needs you to trust the process at this time, okay? I feel like some of you, you know, may be struggling to trust the process, but only remember that, I mean, not only, but always remember that, you know, based on, at least from my experience, what I've learned is times where I've realized that I don't trust other people is due to a time where I couldn't trust myself, or where I didn't trust myself, and I made a decision that, you know, maybe ended up a way that I wasn't, you know, prepared for, or wasn't expecting, or was less desirable, whatever. But it taught me where I wasn't trusting myself. So when I can acknowledge where I don't trust another individual, that's just simply an awareness coming to me of where there's still a little work for me to do about trusting my decisions. You know what I'm saying? Before I make a move, I don't need to be scared to make a decision. I just need to be able to trust that whatever decision I make, I'll be okay, right? Even if it doesn't always go as planned, that it still happened because it was supposed to, and there's still something to gain from that, whether it's a lesson, a blessing, experience, memories, whatever it is, right? There's still plenty to gain from even our mistakes, right? Or even in the decisions we feel like we shouldn't have made, right? So let's see what else Spirit for Capricorn is during this full moon. New moon. Apologies. New moon. Talent. It did flip in reverse. These cards aren't even read in reverse, but some of you, there's maybe a talent that some of you are ignoring, okay, or not maybe harnessing yet. For some of you, this is very, it's coming to the forefront right now. I feel like some of you, you know what this is, you know what this talent is, and some of you are ignoring it, or you're not ready to step into it. Some of you haven't, you know, really accepted or acknowledged the fact that, you know, you have a particular talent, skill, ability, gift, whatever it is for you, that some of you are not harnessing at this time. Some of you, you know, and I get it, because, you know, when you have a lot of shit going on internally, it makes it difficult to even believe in ourselves sometimes to pursue something new, right? So I feel like for some of you, there's a talent that maybe hasn't been revealed to you yet, or it's one that you know, or that you're aware of, but you may be ignoring at this time, or not really harnessing, right? Transformation at the bottom. We talked about that at the beginning, did we not? We did. So like I said, some of you are definitely going through a transformation, or at least, like I said, at the tail end of a transformation, and the card that did fly out after that was blessings. So some of you, this is definitely about blessings coming towards you with this new moon. Some of you, this is like someone, this could be a connection that's coming towards you, right? This may be someone that you end up marrying, or has the potential to marry, and that could be a blessing in disguise. That could be a blessing that some of you aren't even aware of. This person could already be in your experience, or they may be coming into your experience with this new moon. Now, the blessings card also speaks of having gratitude, okay? So important. Make sure that you're pouring out your gratitude for everything, including your challenges, because you know that all of it's temporary, right? So even the difficult things, it's not going to last, right? So just as well as the good things, that all comes to an end at some point too. So to keep the momentum going though, of the things that we want to see in our ease and flow, and being able to get through and navigate through our challenges, is having gratitude, you know, even during the challenging times, right? That's how it helps you get through them. So anyway, let's keep going. All right, Spirit. So let's see, what are Capricorns leaving behind with this full moon, new moon? Why do I keep saying full moon? Some of you may be stuck in the past in some type of way. There could be some past energies that's coming up for you to take care of, or let go of, or release, okay? And that could have to do with this talent. Sorry about that, my alarm went off. But where I feel like some of you, that could have to do with the talent that you've maybe discovered in the past that some of you have yet to take action on, or really harness or hone in on, and you know, put out there, okay? Some of you, that could be something from the past that's keeping you from pursuing something that you really want. Some of you really want to be married. You really want a long-term connection with just one person that is loyal. You guys are both loyal to each other, and you have this beautiful connection. But some of you are still kind of like, I don't want to say jaded, even though that could be the case. And if these messages don't apply to you, please don't take them, okay? Don't take offense to a message that isn't yours. It's a general reading, but that's what the private consultations are for. For those of you that are interested, feel free to check out the info in my description box of every single one of my videos. So, but I feel like some of you, like I said, there's something from the past that maybe some of you are still holding on to, even if it's just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? There's something that's still, I feel like, could be lingering from the past energies that could be keeping you guys from fully maybe expressing this talent, accepting this talent, harnessing it, building it, practicing it, whatever it is, activating it. For some of you, it maybe hasn't even come online yet, but it's wanting to, it's waiting to. But some of you, it's like, you maybe, you know, you have free will, right? So your decisions, or lack thereof, right, can change anything at any given time. So I feel like some of you, there's something from the past that maybe you haven't released fully yet, that may be keeping you from maybe receiving the blessings from some type of talent, okay? Or maybe having the energy you need to put this talent out there to receive and reap the rewards and benefits and blessings from it, all right? The reason to celebrate. So I feel like for some of you, you may be kind of feeling like you're moving forward and then moving a step back. You know, that's okay. If that's part of your process, it's part of your process. Find the beauty in that, okay? Learn to find the beauty in, you know, your challenges, like we just talked about. As you do that, it makes your challenges easier. You don't have to take them so personal, because you know that they're there for a reason. You know that they're there to teach you something. You know that they're there to essentially bridge the gap to what it is that you actually want, right? So let's see, Spirit, what are Capricorns leaving behind with this new moon? What are they coming out of this new moon, please? Baggage, okay? Hell yeah, something that was heavy. For some of you, this has been a burden. This has been something that has been weighing you the fuck down, okay? Wow, beautiful. We're gonna dive deeper in that, but let me get your other cards out. So Spirit, what may be challenging Capricorns during this new moon? What is potentially, and I always say potentially, there's always a potential, because it depends on your actions, right? So challenging you, okay? So yeah, we'll get into that. Let's keep going. And let's see, what is coming towards Capricorns during this full new moon? Some of you, this could have to do with something that maybe happened during the full moon, okay? Some of y'all may have done some work or some type of somethings during the full moon, all right? You know what you've done or didn't do, okay? Or this could be energies around you, all right? Something took place on the full moon. The fact that keeps coming out of my mouth when I know that I'm talking about the new moon, there's something that took place either during this full moon, or something that maybe came up with the intention to release during the full moon, and maybe we haven't fully released it yet. That could be what this is, you know, symbolic of. I don't believe in coincidences or mistakes, so I really feel like for some of you that full moon keeps coming up because there's something that maybe, you know, came to you that you know you needed to do, or maybe, like I said, some type of work or intentions that were set, some releasing or whatever it was that was done during this past full moon that we just had. Some of you, that could be playing out now, okay? Where maybe something that you guys are experiencing, where if there's, you know, some type of burden or something that's been weighing you down that you guys are leaving behind, maybe it's almost there. It's maybe you guys are feeling challenged because you're halfway there, you're not fully there yet, okay? So let's see. Let's get a overall message, okay? Tower and success. We already start off with celebration, all right? So for some of you Capricorns, you don't even realize that you're about to come into reasons to celebrate here with this new moon energy, right? For some of you, this has to do with you know, closing out cycles that has been a long time coming, okay? I feel like for some of you, you've been really focused on maybe nurturing your own divine feminine energy, your own creative energy. For some of you, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Gender doesn't matter here. We're talking about energy. So for some of you, like I said, you've closed out maybe a cycle that has to do with maybe a mother figure or some type of feminine energy, someone that maybe was immature. Okay, some of you may be receiving a message from someone that maybe was part of a karmic cycle, that it's like helping you close it out once and for all, helping you finally maybe leave the past behind and move forward. Okay, this could definitely be someone that's watching you, or someone that maybe you guys are watching. Take it as it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone, but I feel like there's definitely communication that could be coming in here that you're not expecting, okay, that maybe has not taken place just yet. All right, so let's keep going. Let's clarify these, and then we'll clarify with some more tarot. All right, so Spirit, let's clarify this 10 of Wands for Capricorns, please. There's 10 of Wands here for Capricorns, for what they're leaving behind, what they're coming out of during this new moon. All right, autumn. What I say? What I fucking say? Wow, I said it. I kept saying full moon. There's a reason, and thank you, Spirit, for those that be questioning and be like, you know, it's for somebody, okay? It's for fucking somebody. This is a timing card. There's only like 4 of these in this whole freaking deck, okay? And this is autumn. So we have the signs on here is, we have number 3, which is also this card here. First card that came out was a 3, all right? So for some of you Capricorns, this pay attention. So within 6 to 9 months, okay? For some of you, this could be talking about a baby. This could be talking about, we have Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius energy here on this card. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. That could be who's this person that you may end up marrying. They could be one of these signs, okay? Some of you may have any of these signs in your Venus, all right? But we have the Queen. So for some of you, something with this full moon, or the full moon, that if that happened in the autumn time, okay? For some of you, it's about releasing someone, a feminine energy, or some type of wounding surrounding a queen, like I said, a mother figure, or some type of feminine energy, right? Mother wounds, right? So some of you, this is about what you guys have left behind. Is maybe this could be a breakup. This could be talking about, like I said, generational contracts or woundings, traumas, things like that some of you are leaving behind, okay? So let's see, let's keep going. So Spirit, clarify what's the 3 of Pentacles here? Why is that here for? What's challenging, what's potentially challenging Capricorns during this new moon? Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? I appreciate your patience as well. While we give grace, while we give Spirit grace to talk. Speak through the cards. Beautiful, see? So we have card 7, Libra energy here again. So some of you definitely have Libra somewhere in your chart, or you may be dealing with one, okay? We have biker. So some of you, this has to do with, some of you may be feeling challenged with working with someone, being on a team, working with others. Some of you may be finding it really hard to work with other people, or to find maybe someone to build with, or building with other people, things like that. Some of you, it's like you're some of you really, I feel like, enjoy your freedom, and that could be what's difficult for you here in a situation, okay? But some of you, this is about breaking rules. Some of you need to break the rules. There's maybe something like people around you that may be trying to keep you in a box, and you're like, no, I need to be free. Some of you, this is about freeing yourself. And I feel like for some of you, this is about, like I said, if this has to do with some type of marriage or something that didn't work, something that maybe is stemming from your past, okay, just understand that, you know, just because things didn't work out before doesn't mean it won't work out again. You know, there's lessons to be learned with certain situations, okay? Sometimes what I've learned also more so, I want to say in the last more recent months, is that a lot of times when we lose people in our lives, whether it's through death or like, you know, physical transition, or just simply them leaving our life and you know, going on to a different experience, is, you know, for many reasons, but a lot of it is to teach us how to detach, right? Especially Capricorns, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because your card in the tarot, right, your major arcana is the ego. The ego represents attachments. It represents, you know, anything that we do have or want in excess, anything that we should have more moderation over or around, right? So for some of you, this definitely has to do with just simply detaching, not being so attached to a person, an outcome, a situation, you know, money, whatever it is. Learning that, you know, we have to be able to let things come and go as they may, right? People, situations, energy, whatever it is, it's all energy. So learning how to let it flow, right? When you're in flow with yourself, everything else will flow too. So I feel like some of you, you may be feeling challenged with wanting to just be freed from a situation, not wanting, you know, wanting to build, but not have that, for some of you, it's like you want the loyalty of a marriage, but maybe just not the, you still want to maintain your freedom. And that's where some of you are challenged at, where you want to maintain freedom, but still have your cake and eat it too. And you can't really do that, right? Unless you agree, you know what I'm saying? There's an agreement made between you and someone else about, you know, what it is and what it ain't or whatever, you know. But I feel like some of you may be kind of struggling, like you want to marry someone, but you want to be free at the same time. Others of you who are married, some of y'all are kind of realizing, like, I miss my freedom. Like you're ready to break all the fucking rules and you just want to be free. Some of you may be finding it difficult to, you know, build with someone or connect with someone, work with someone, be on a team, be a team player where, you know, it's easy for y'all to work together. Some of you may be struggling with that during this time. And, you know, that could be due to, though, past, like I said, experiences that, you know, maybe surrounding a queen energy. So this could be a past for some of you, wife, okay, ex-wife, ex, you know, person, like an ex from the past, a mother figure, or this could just be a female in general. Others of you, if you're a woman watching this, could simply be your own mother wounds that are showing up, you know, again, in other connections, right? Showing us where we still have a little healing or releasing to do. So let's keep going. Spirit, what's the Knight of Swords for Capricorns? Why is that here? For what is coming towards them? What's the Knight of Swords? Some of you, this is an incoming message. This could be, or just someone, you know, some things just happening really quickly. Some of you, maybe you may get a spark, an idea of some sort, and you're just going to take action on it. Okay, this may be presenting itself as an opportunity, getting some idea that you're just going to be like, you know what, I don't want to wait anymore. I'm gonna go for it. Some of you are getting that energy to just go for something. Okay, so we have fairy tale and crew. Interesting. So we have 7-3 here, 2 7s. Oh shit. Let me just show y'all real fast. 3 7 7 3. Okay. Wow. That's not a mistake, y'all. That's not a mistake. Out of all these fucking cards, okay, 3773. That may be a number that some of you are seeing. That may be like a kind of like an angel number that some of you are seeing, or like a repeating number sequence that you're maybe seeing at this time. Some of you may be life path number 3, number 6, 14. Okay, life path number 7. Interesting. So we have Libra showing up here twice, Scorpio, Sag, Cancer, and Sag again. So Sag is showing up twice, Libra showing up twice, and a Cancer energy. So some of you maybe have Libra somewhere in your chart, Cancer somewhere in your chart, maybe a moon or rising, or Venus sign for some of you. So what's coming towards you, though, is something that I feel like you've been waiting for. Okay, this could be happening really, really quickly, where it feels like this is like a fairy tale. Some of you may be feeling like this, like you're running into, or the person of your dreams is like running towards you, or you guys may be doing that. You know, take it as it resonates. Like, put yourself where you see yourself, where you feel like you fit. But for some of you, this is what's coming towards you, is a person that is, or an opportunity that feels like it was a divine gift from the universe. Like there is no way that it could have been planned. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't have planned it yourself, right? Like this had to be divinely orchestrated because of the way, maybe the way it's coming in, the way the people, the events, the way just everything transpires. I feel like it's just so, it's so something so much more than what you could have imagined. Okay. Where it's like, I feel like it's definitely going to change your outlook on love, or on, you know, what's possible, right? What you can have, what you can manifest in this lifetime. I feel like that's definitely changing for some of you, where spirit is wanting, there's an opportunity here for you to really believe that you could have anything you fucking want. And it's just going to be up to you to actually believe that it's possible, right? And as difficult as it may sound, you know, that's how it works. You just have to trust the process. Okay. At the, you know, top of the deck, we have Phoenix. So for some of you, this is a part of your divine transformation with the Scorpio energy here. Again, we talked about that. Okay. We already talked about that when we were talking about the snake, and we already saw this at the bottom of this deck. And then we also have, like I said, Phoenix here with the 9, right? That represents endings. Okay. Things coming to an end, coming to a close. This is a new era. Exactly. Transfer. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I didn't even notice this. First word here is transformation. Okay, so some of you Capricorns, like I said, you're definitely going through a major transformation. Look at this shit. I can't even make it up. The second card underneath that is what? Your card, Capricorn. Okay, another 9. 99 here, that represents endings. Okay, like it's done. You're at the end of a cycle, maybe at the end of, you know, a long journey, and now it's time to reap the benefits. Now it's time to reap the rewards. You guys have mastered something. Okay, this is Master and Phoenix. Some of you have really mastered your ego. You could have mastered your emotions, mastered their, like something that you've maybe had a really rough time harnessing or like mastering, whether it's yourself, your emotions, your vices, okay, your addictions, whatever it is. Y'all are rising like a motherfucking phoenix from the ashes, okay, after this coming out of this transformation, and you're coming into soulmate energy. Some of you are attracting your divine soulmate that, like I said, you're going to end up marrying. Okay, so it's like spirit wants you to start getting ready to celebrate. I feel like some of you are like in this energy of kind of like, it'll never happen. I'll never get that perfect person for me, that the person of my dreams. And I feel like it's just a matter, it's because you don't believe you can have it. It's that simple. And I feel like because some of you, like I said, when you release this energy of this queen or whoever this person is to you, whether it's a mother figure that, you know, wounds that you had as a child that end up you attracting those people in the people that you date, or, you know, whatever, however that, you know, translates, and other people that bring those energies out for you to heal. That's what this is about. So I feel like some of you, it's like you've done the work. This is what you're leaving behind. Okay. So this is baggage. Okay. Baggage, burdens, things that are weighing you down, whether it's thoughts, energy, people, connections, whatever that is. It's like, that's what you're leaving behind. And I feel like some of you are feeling challenged with maybe believing that, did I actually do it? Like, am I actually free? Did I actually free myself from this situation? Okay. Some of you, this could have to do with, you know, third party situation. Okay. Where some of you, this person could have blocked you. Okay. Or, you know, you're energetically blocked, even if it's not physically, you know what I'm saying? It could be energetically. You maybe feel energetically blocked from someone that maybe you, that, you know, had you in a third party situation, or maybe you were in a third party, whatever, however that, you know, translates, if it does, that could be a challenge here, where some of you are needing that, you know, maybe deal with more than one person, could be what's blocking, you know, this connection that I feel like is trying to come into your experience very quickly. That could be for some of you what's blocking it. It could be being held back right now, where if some of you feel like, you know, things aren't working, whatever, you know, or what I want isn't coming. For some of you, that's why, because there's a queen energy here that some of you may be still dealing with, or maybe someone from your past, maybe it's someone you have kids with that just has a lot of baggage that maybe they haven't released, and it's tacking onto your stuff. Okay, it's like that, and that's really how it works, is that energy is transferable. So the people that you hang around with, that you fuck around with, it doesn't matter what title they hold in your life and why they're there. The fact of the matter is that if they have a fuck ton of karma and negative energy and attachments and demons and, you know, all this stuff going on with their energy, and you are messing with them, sleeping with them, you know, having them in your home, in your environment, whatever, that eventually easily can transfer over to you and start trickling over into your life and what you got going on. So it's you know, you have to be mindful. Okay, so the outcome here is that you guys aren't expecting, okay, that maybe after this tower moment happens, okay, that you're going to be successful. Some of you, this is a blessing in disguise. If there is something that is falling the fuck apart, where I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what this is, what you're leaving behind, could be a queen energy here, okay, that maybe some of you have maybe recently just gone through a breakup. This could have happened on the full moon. And what I just remembered in this right now moment is, I feel like it was, I don't know if it was a post on YouTube or a video that had a title where they were talking about there's so many breakups. I feel like it was a short that someone titled, a lot of breakups are happening during this full moon. And so I feel like for some of you, you could have definitely recently experienced this, where you've maybe recently broken up with a queen energy, or like I said, someone that has these traits or embodiments of, you know, someone in your life, or, you know, your childhood, or someone that you've had needing to do some healing around. For some of you, that's what this is. Okay. But I feel like you guys you're not realizing that, again, through this Tower moment, the success that you're coming into is people that you can work with. Okay. People that actually have your back, people that you can actually build with, people that you can, like, your true tribe. Like for some of you, it could definitely be what you call a crew, right? Which is the people that, you know, support you, the people that really rock with you, the people that, you know, you can bounce ideas off of, people that keep you uplifted and inspired and encouraged, you know, things like that. People that will also still call you out on your shit when it's necessary, right? You need the balance. We need the duality, right? Can't have one without the other. So I feel like some of you, you're definitely maybe coming into, or, you know, attracting this so-called crew, okay? The people that you can, you know, really, you know, take to the next level, or you guys can really make some true magic happen in your life, okay? So, and this could be someone that you're already like on a team with. Like for those of you that are like on a, like in some type of like, maybe like a playing pool or something, right? Like a bike team or something like that. This could be someone that's already a part of your crew that you may end up marrying. This could be someone that you're finding interest in, or just kind of like, you know, who knows how you're meeting this person, but this could be someone that's already a part of your friendship circle, or already a part of your circle of influence for some of you, you know, however that resonates. So, whew. Let's do one more run through real fast of clarification. So Spirit, for Capricorns, what they're leaving behind coming into this new moon, what they're leaving behind. Let's get one more for the 10 of Wands and Autumn card. Wow. Yep. Some of y'all, it's definitely a connection. It's definitely a relationship, a connection. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could definitely be platonic, but I feel like for some of you, it's definitely romantic because of this marriage card here. For some of you, this is someone from your past, that you're a connection from your past that is just weighing you down, or that even if it's not from your past, it's just a person who has a fuck ton of attachments to them, a lot of negative energy, burdens, you know, wounds, baggage, whatever that is, that some of you are, you know, finally leaving behind, or maybe have recently left behind, and it's going to benefit you more than you realize. So let's get one. Let's see. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles sideways in this bike card. I say your Spirit for what's potentially challenging Capricorns. Yeah, it's like some of you are feeling challenged to move on. You know, you need to move on from a situation, but I feel like some of you are feeling you're having a hard time doing that. Okay, King of Candles. So this is about, you know, really stepping back into your confidence. For some of you, I feel like you're a masculine. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a masculine here, where this could be your own energy. If it's not, if you're a woman, doesn't matter. This is you being in your own divine masculine energy. You still have both energies within us, no matter what gender you identify as, right? But for some of you, this is talking about, some of you, this could be a masculine that you're having a hard time leaving. If you're a woman watching this, like I said, the sex don't matter, but the gender we have in the card here is a man. And so I feel like for some of you, you're having a hard time maybe leaving a masculine. For some of you, that puts you in a third party situation that maybe, you know, is trying to like block you out, keep you from knowing about it. But some of you already know, and you know you need to move on, but it may be difficult. Okay. And it could be because for those of you that are married to this person, it may make it hard because of the connection. I get it. I completely understand. But, you know, it doesn't mean that it doesn't need to happen still, right? Let's see. Let's clarify one more, Spirit, for what's coming towards Capricorn. Knight of Swords and Fairy Tale. Wow. Cancer. Cancer on the Cancer. Okay. So for some of you, this is definitely Cancer energy. For others of you, this, you know, this may be your own energy. If you have like a Cancer moon, okay, this could be your own, showing up in your own energy here. All right. Where this person is coming towards you. They're rushing in. I feel like for some of you, if this is someone like you've recently broken up with recently broke up with someone, I feel like there's someone that's coming in so fucking fast after, like during this new moon. Okay. Maybe it's on the new moon, or 3 days before, 3 days after, where it's coming so fucking quickly and you're not even gonna see it coming. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this person is already like en route to you. Okay. Like they're already en route type shit. Like, you know, They could be a biker. Okay, this person could be a biker. That could be they're traveling, like they're literally traveling across the world, maybe going city to city, and you end up meeting this person during their travels. Like, who knows? Okay, that's I mean, hey, that's how sometimes how shit happens. It can be the most random shit, but that's not a mistake. That's how you know that it was divinely orchestrated, because of how crazy, you know, how outlandish and wild it takes place, right? So let's get one more spirit for Capricorns with this overall message here. I just want to show y'all how this transformation will come up twice now in 2 different decks, but we already talked about it in the channel messages, and then they came out twice. Okay, so again, Capricorns, okay, like this is all clarifying here. Okay, there's something, a tower moment, you know, this may be happening suddenly, unexpectedly, but it's success. It's gonna work. It's going to work. Okay, I feel like you can take this person out. Okay, if this is someone that like you're meeting, I feel like you guys can actually go out together. You can actually like have fun together, and I feel like it's because some of you have finally done the work. Okay, you finally allowed yourself to transform. You finally allowed yourself to shed maybe old layers, old wounds, things of your past, people of the past. Okay, like I said, we talked about what you're leaving behind. Some of you may be really unsure if it actually worked, or if you've actually released the energy. Even if you let go of the person, it doesn't matter if you physically let go of the person, you still got to release the energy of that person, right? Some of you needing the confirmation that yes, you've let go of that connection. Okay, and in doing so is where you benefit, right? In doing so is what's bringing you this success, you know, that you're coming into. Okay, worst is behind you. 10 of Swords, the worst is over. All right, some of you, you're turning someone down, or you may be disappointed about this, because I feel like some of you really thought that this person was like your end all be all. You thought this person was really going to make you happy. You really thought they were the one. But I feel like some of you, now that you've gone maybe through a dark night of the soul and actually done some healing, you're starting to realize, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, there's someone better. Okay, and again, that's still, you still have to have that energy within self to attract that outwards anyway. So I feel like some of you have been doing that. If not, that's the energy that you're coming into. I feel like that's what this full moon is kind of like, you know, kind of like positioning us forward to accept and be ready to accept the new things that are coming towards us. So I want to close this reading out with a couple of these for you guys. These are self-esteem cards for those that can use the message. Okay, never to offend, never to judge. This is simply to help you on your self-development journey, because that's what I'm all about. This channel is all about the self-development and, you know, uplifting, elevating, evolving, all the things. Okay, be aware of what energy you are putting out into the world and how it affects others. 33. Card 33. Okay, we already saw 3. We have 3, 3, 7, 7, 3, and that beauty card at the very beginning of the reading was a 3. All right, so heavy on the 3s. All right, Capricorns. So let's get one more, Spirit. So again, this Spirit is telling you, be aware of the energy you're putting out, because what you put out is what you get back, right? So meaning that the people you attract, you're attracting what you are, not what you want. And so for some of you, if you're getting energies that you don't want, we have to look within. That's where the ego and the shadow of, right, the ego, the devil that represents the Capricorns, that's your major arcana's sign. I mean, major arcana's card, right? If you must be something, you are not in order to be, if you must be something you are not in order to be accepted, walk away. Okay, so this is telling you to basically choose yourself. If someone is trying to put you into, like I was talking about earlier, putting you into a box that you know you don't belong, or trying to, you know, push you into being, like mold you into this person that you know you're not meant to be, it's time to let that go. Okay, card 14. So we have 77 here, which is in the middle, reduces to a 14. Just saying, that's for somebody. Let's get one more, Spirit, for Capricorns. And we have, don't sacrifice your own needs and desires to conform to the expectations of others. 35. All right, don't sacrifice your own needs and desires to conform to the expectations of others. Okay, so I feel like some of you definitely needed that. This card 35. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just read this just because of what it says at the bottom. Don't limit your journey to avoid negative feedback. Okay, destructive criticism comes from a defensive ego reflecting its insecurities. I'm gonna read that again. Don't limit your journey to avoid negative feedback. Destructive criticism comes from a defensive ego reflecting its insecurities. Wow. That's powerful. That's some powerful shit. That's why I had to read it, because I know that would hit. For those, you know, it's like, be honest with yourself. Like, I'm not here to judge people and try to tell you that you need to heal and do these things. You know what you need to do. I'm just here to be that voice of reason and that echoing chamber from the highest vibration, okay? Reminding you that, you know, we all have things to go through. We all have things to heal through and deal with and release. And, you know, this is, your journey is yours. So it's like, we all do it. We all have to go through it. So, you know, it's up to us to how complicated or easy we allow it to be, okay? So I love y'all so much. I really hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did giving it to you. And if you enjoyed it, I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. Consider 7